Hello there and welcome back to another Outriders build video. My name is GamerNesto and welcome to my Spike Force build that I've been maining in Outriders with Devastator, completely changing the playstyle. As you can see, I always wanted to have like a Impale dominant build, and with the Bannelords this is possible. For this build I'm using the Bannelords cert like I mentioned, but all the mods and pretty much everything that I have in this build is pretty much focused to having impales, strong impale for bossing and also for mobbing. Whoever watching my stream, they know this build is extremely powerful and also super fun. It kind of changes the dynamic of the class a lot. So let's start with the gear here. I have the Bannelords helm here with Shredder. Usually comes with that mod. I put no resistance against fortified because that mod is still good. And then I have Tainted Blood in it. On the chest, I have a Seismic Commander armor chest because I already come with Palisade. This one came with Bloody Boost with an additional 8% of target with bleed. And then I put Captain Hunter for, you know, adjusting this build more for the bossing aspect of the game pretty much. Then I have the Bannelords legs, and this one came finally with Rivers of Blood, with increases the skill damage by 30% on enemy afflicted with bleed. It's actually insane. It makes a huge difference, especially when at least don't die in the first impale. The Shredder pretty much is gonna finish them off, and on the bossing aspect, once they, you know, since they're not gonna get one-shotted, they're gonna automatically get bleed. And I have all the mods here in the build that kind of adds up. So I have a total of 54% of damage pretty much against bleed targets, and also I put Despair to pretty much debuff the boss when I do a leap. Then I have these gloves here with anomaly powers, status, and cooldown reduction. I would like to have skill unleash instead, but this is what I have for now. I have Ultimate Impaler. I modded out in there, and Bullet Kingly, which is not bad, but I would like to have something like Etonizer or something like that. It has a little to squeeze a little more damage. And then I have Arms with Anomaly, of course, one of the best talents for any AP build, so I have that there. And then I have these boots with Villa's Graft, which increases your skill range by 100%, and Sharper and Spike, which increase an insanely high damage spike. Villa Graft, I thought it was gonna be bad, but for the mobbing aspect of it, you can just pretty much clear a room before they even come to you. So it's actually good, but if you want to tune down your build more for the bossing, you can take this out and put something else that when it comes to damage, like power simulation or anything that you feel like your build is lacking, or maybe you want to dedicate this build more for the bossing aspect, you can also do that. So you have the flexibility of doing that. But I rather have range, so I don't have to deal with the mobs coming at me when they are too close, because pretty much you're gonna get staggered all the time, especially with the mobbing. So I'd rather kill them before they come to me. So this mod definitely is a game changer for Impale. It feels like if you have an overheat or maybe like an Ash Blast range Impale, so that's actually insane. Now for the weapons, I had the Zone Fall to pretty much debuff the boss, and with a vulnerable, and put fire for apply fire constantly, and you know benefit from bullet kindling. And I have Noxious Pump, so this mod is really good, so that's why I wanted to probably push a Toxic. Toxic is a more reliable status effect, so that's why I have this in here, and I'll use this gun pretty much in all my builds on Devastator anyways. Here I would like to change probably Noxious Pump, because you cannot spawn back to back, so I would like to get another gun that has something else, so I can have different talents, because Devastator kind of relies on weapon swapping. So when I'm in cooldown, or I need AoE because I don't have my Impa ready yet, I can just swap all my guns and pretty much finish them off. Then here I have my Sirearms. As you know, I'm a Sirearm player, and if I have Fortress, Freeze is not that important. I would like to have something in there like First Thing First. That will be my dream. Sirearms with Omen. Of course, Omen is like a no-brainer. It's 10% and on top of that bleed, so it's more bleed damage, and also an additional damage modifier in there. For the skill, pretty much I'm using Impale, Gravity Leap, and Tremor. The way this works is once I deplete my 4 impales, I use my gravity leap to teleport on the closest group of enemies, and then I pop my tremor to reset my impale, and then keep doing the same thing over and over. That's how the build works. That's why I have a leap. I would love to have endless mass, but unfortunately, endless mass is not a reliable skill, especially against bossing, and the arbiter is completely horrible. So unfortunately, I would not be able to put this in there. Actually, it even works better because you can group up all the enemies and impale out in one shot. But yeah, like I said, for bossing it's a little more problematic. So I'd rather have gravity because at least I can do damage here. And then, like I said, I use tremor to kind of reset my impale all the time because that's how the Bannelord works. The skill tree is still the same pretty much in AP. There's nothing that's gonna change as much. So this is what I have on my skill tree pretty much. It's gonna be the same for almost all my builds in terms of anomaly power. Same for the packs. I have Puncher in it. I tried Obliteration, but I feel like when you were doing bossing, it was a little, I don't know, not that noticeable. But when you're mobbing, probably it's more noticeable. So you can go whenever you want. Really, it doesn't really matter. I feel this is more reliable, just for the fact that I have a bunch of like bleed mods and natural rivers of blood. So I'd rather have something that kind of helps to spread out the bleed around when I'm using tremor, right? Because it's an AOE, or I'm using leap to kind of land in a big chunk of enemies that so it will apply bleed automatically. So that will give me a ton of damage when I have my impale back, and then all the way to motion strike, of course, to get the most damage. Then Ascension, pretty much this is what I have for now. Focus more on the anomaly side, and then get some armor piece here, and then damage to elites, and then probably elite damage mitigation if anything, and then maybe resistance afterwards. That's what I will do, or leech, depending how you feel like. I don't think you need that much survivability with this build, because pretty much the tremor is almost impossible to die when you have this up. So yeah, guys, this is the build. I've been playing with this for a while. I completely love this build. It completely changes the dynamic how the class is played. I always wanted to have a strong impale build. Been using this build as of lately. I think it's my main build for now. If you have any other questions, feel free to drop a comment, leave a like. It definitely helps. Share this video to your friends so they can definitely make this build because it's so much fun. And also the Outriders app is out. I've been posting my builds there. I'm gonna leave my profile on the description so you can click and change some of the builds that I have posted. See you in the next video, guys. Peace.